So yeah, we sold some of our stuff there, the bags. You know, let me do a shameless merch plug, right?
You too can get your own tote.
Yes, we have totes, and they are amazing. This has got all my pops in it for this section today. Okay.
That's soda for you non-Midwest people.
Yes. And we got dices. Okay, so I believe we left off going to Betty Bye at the end.
A tune in.
Oh yeah, you still needed to tune your armor, right? Yeah.
And my boots. My little boots.
Which I don't think you had identified yet.
No, I just have a pair of interesting boots. They're interesting. I put them on just like I take the potions.
We stopped at the low bar for the rest.
Yes.
According to my notes.
Yeah, I think I'll just help him. You put on your little boots or whatever.
Your booty boots? Your walking boots? Take an ass boot.
Let's do this.
They're cursed boots also.
I'm sure they are.
Right?
That's what makes them so
I
interesting.
mean,
Let's see what kind of boots they are
would it
here.
be a D&D style boot if it wasn't cursed?
They make you moonwalk everywhere.
That would actually, I mean, like, it would get probably tiring after a while, but I'd be fine with that for a little bit.
But it's on me. It ain't on my host. So I'm
Spider,
just,
a
I'm just-
moonwalking spider would be a little unsettling, I think.
just every time I open the mouth, just on the tongue.
Just spinning.
Right? It has to do that every time it stops.
Did anyone ever see the movie Moonwalker? It is a trip and a half. It's Michael Jackson, and there is a plot. Joe Pesci is like a drug lord,
Okay.
and it's so 80s. He's got like a rat tail and everything, and he's Michael Jackson basically has to like save a couple kids that get kidnapped by the evil overlord. But then there's a moonwalking animated rabbits and all this other stuff. It's worth a watch.
I bought it on VHS at a garage
Oh
sale
my
for
God.
$1. Yeah, so it's somewhere in my house.
I highly
Okay.
recommend watching these ones.
Let's do this because again, entertainment for Larry. I generated 5 random items.
Okay.
Roll a d6 and see which one you get.
I don't
What?
like your laugh.
Oh, these are great. So you got the boots of false tracks. Whenever you would leave a footprint, you can choose what kind of footprint it is.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
That's
cool. Bigfoot.
Right?
That's neat.
And the foot types have to be of the same size
Okay.
of whatever you are.
Oh.
Not a lot of things spider-sized leave footprints, by my understanding.
I mean, depends on the spider, but yeah. Like a wolf spider, they get pretty big.
+1 to stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I need that.
Teeth are
Does
dumb,
my
though.
boots
Teeth are
of
dumb.
false tracks only apply to Anansi, the spider form?
Yeah.
She don't leave no footprints anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's very tiny. Tiny little big feet.
That'd actually be pretty funny.
Just to,
You know what?
We need, like, a
Let's just
spider
say let's say that yes. Let's get rid of the size requirement. Go ahead. You can leave whatever
Yay!
footprints you want.
Awesome.
you just
Big
see
foot.
that like she like steps out and the footprint like 5 times her size. Looks like a crater explosion as she walks around.
I love the possibilities for deception.
They're like, it must be a Goliath. Look at that.
But it's taking very tiny little footprints.
Its stride is
Really
very
close
yeah.
Just shuffling
It's
along.
got a short end scene.
Yeah. Big
I'm just like,
footprints.
wait up, you guys. I'm just like having like jump as far as I can every time.
And
Well,
the footprints are really close together, so they're like.
So
they
at
must
a
have
higher
those
level,
guys.
you'll be able to wear that stuff and apply it to your host,
Yeah.
right? So if you were a beast of burden, you could carry everybody
Yeah.
and make your footprints tiny.
Ooh, love this possibility.
Okay, so dream sequence.
Ooh.
You guys just sleep like rocks.
Okay.
Waking up in the morning. You all have your rest. What do you want to do?
So
Where's the
where
tea at breakfast?
where on the map are we again? I know we're on the low bar, or that's because we
We're in like the bad part of town, right?
Yeah,
no, because we walked along. Aren't we over here though? I thought.
yeah, you're kind of in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Kind of at the corner where that blue square
Okay.
is.
And what's in the neighborhood again? I mean, obviously we.
It's a bit of a black market,
Oh,
like
that's right.
rough neighborhood.
Does anyone want to look at any of the black market stuff? See what we can find, or shall we just skedaddle on
I feel
out?
like it's worth taking a look around.
Yeah, why
You know
not?
what you'll find.
I'm
We are-
thinking breakfast burritos too. Breakfast burritos.
All right, breakfast
Yeah.
burritos and black market shopping.
Exactly.
Breakfast burritos in the black market, great.
Yeah.
So yeah, going downstairs. Who's ordering?
I guess I will. After looking around at the group.
Okay. Yeah, it's not hard. You do
It's
have
very
to
hard.
you do have to explain a little bit to the guy what a
We were
burrito
here-
is,
Oh, sure, yeah.
because those are more of a southern delicacy.
Yeah.
Are,
We had it this one
are there
time.
any street vendors or so?
I mean, not inside the tavern.
No,
You looking
correct.
outside?
No, that's what I was going to ask. We should go outside and hit
Mhm.
the street vendors, the taco truck, whatnot.
Your city. Are there street vendors?
Yes, I'm gonna say yes. There are street vendors.
Okay. Well,
Let's go get up a taco-esque street cart.
okay. Somebody roll for taco investigation.
Feels like an Otter roll. But
Yeah.
He's got a dice ready.
You know the city.
Yeah.
She should get advantage.
17.
Yeah, you'd get advantage if you want to. So you find, let's say you find two. One of them is known for having the freshest vegetables, right? Like the veggies are fresh, but the meat's maybe a little bit more questionable.
Okay.
The other one is known for having really good meat, but questionable vegetables. That sounds like that sounds like a terrible and great name for like a vegan grocery store. Questionable vegetables.
We get both. Just with the fresh vegetables.
I like that thinking.
That it seems like a lot of work to me. I'm just gonna go with the second one.
With the better meat.
Yeah.
Okay. I would go for the better meat one too. We can just get meat. I'm gonna
Just
guess
meat.
Otter. Otter, you're gonna probably want more of the meat anyways.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good. Clarice is up to it.
All right.
Okay, so it's 2 copper a taco.
Okay.
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 Load up.
I'll get 3 tacos.
I don't know how I'm gonna split that.
I'm just gonna
Got
take
some
out
gold
the-
pieces. That's it.
I can spot you. I've got some copper.
I think I've got.
We're getting some for the road too.
Just rotting tacos.
That's
Just
the name of
stinking
my
up the
next-
I mean-
caravans.
Does food go bad if it's in Clarice?
Well, she can hold it up to a day.
Yeah. So I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let's put it in our refrigerator.
Yeah. I make sure she understands they are not for her. Maybe later if she's good. But yeah.
These are not for eating. Put them over there.
Yep. Oh, and I put a bow on her hair so she
Mm.
looks really fancy today.
Nice.
Give me a charisma roll to see how beautiful Clarice's smile is.
Oh.
A 3.
She is looking super hot.
Well, for her, she's looking great. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, girl. Are you Beyonce? What's going on?
Spider. A real one.
Big one or a tiny one?
And then little one in my
It's a
bag.
what?
It's now gone forever in my stuff.
Yeah,
As
well,
long as you stay over there. Just saying.
it knows that you
Spider.
are spider-philic. In
Well,
fact, we were talking about the spider movie
Yeah.
a couple seconds ago, and I had a little spider running across my thing over here.
That must have been mine, the one that came over here because it's a little tiny.
Yeah, little brown one. Kind of.
Bleh.
Oh, well, we got two then.
As long as they're tiny, I can handle it.
Okay.
Okay. So we have tacos.
Yeah.
Tacos.
What's next, folks?
Uh,
Oh,
Black market
before I
shopping.
forget, I'm gonna. So we are outside of the dome now,
Mhm.
just like on the edge. So I'm gonna give you kind of a clarification and like the rules, okay, for the apocalypse dice. So that's when I have you roll the big ones.
Okay.
Okay. So we are just so you kind of understand the interpretation and the ominous aspect of it.
I just thought it was random. I thought you just had us rolling dice and then saying stuff.
No,
happened.
no. If it is 10 and lower, it is probably bad. If it is 10, like 11 and higher, it is probably not so bad. If it is a 20, it is actually good. If it is a 5 or lower, it is probably fatal. Okay, or you will be rolling for damage. And I have another table for damages. If you roll double ones or you roll double something, we add a dice the next time.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. And you will continue to add dice until we have a pool of 5, at which point then the dice size is going to decrease.
Okay, so down to like a D12.
So D20 to D12, so everything will come down to D12, then it'll come down to D10, D8, D6, and again, that halfway mark is the danger versus good, and as you get lower in that scale, like towards the D6, D4, the halfway mark kind of goes up, right? So 3 and below is bad, 4 is the only thing that's good.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. There is always a possibility that you can like avert catastrophe if you roll like a double 20, or on a 20, like the high roll, you roll like the right number, right?
Okay.
So there's a very thin chance that you can bump that dice back up. But in general, the dice is going to be getting dangerous and more dangerous, and we're going to be adding to the pool, and the pool is going to become weighted towards danger. So that is that is our session time, like amplifier, if you will.
Will the double 20 remove a dice if we don't have 5 yet?
You can only get down to 2.
Do you have giant versions of the other dice?
I don't.
Okay.
We'll have to roll smaller ones. I think I have maybe some that are. I have like D12s that are big, and I think I have some larger D6s.
Okay.
So we'll see what if I have to make some, I will try to make some.
I mean, I've got some
We don't wanna
fuzzy
get to that
D6s at
point.
home
Oh, yeah.
that we could
I
roll.
wonder how well those
We
roll.
want to stay with the D20s here. Like,
True.
don't be
Some of that.
planning for D4s.
If it gets really bad, we'll go out in the yard and we'll throw a
A giant coin.
yeah something like that.
Kids in the air.
I was
Yep.
about to say,
Flip a kid. Have Anansi flip a kid.
yeah.
Hopefully they don't land on their head, because that would be bad. Okay, so and we're gonna do that for either an hour of gameplay or 4 hours in game,
Okay.
whichever is shorter. So let's start with our first apocalypse roll. Who is rolling first? Now that
Need
we
another
are
dice.
outside of the protected shield.
14.
17.
Oh,
okay.
that was close.
I was about that 7. Ugh.
Fine.
Not smushed yet.
Fortune has favored us.
I was really expecting double ones for the first time.
That would be, yeah.
Right out of the starting gate.
Oh, we already had the double ones.
Hmm.
Now I just gotta find where they put this at.
Are you looking for that spider again?
I don't know why it lowered itself into my bag. To it, it's
Is
a
it-
void of like.
Are they coming down from the ceiling?
They're probably like dark places.
Okay.
You're gonna definitely get killed in there.
So we got a 17 and a what?
I see you. Hello.
It made its bed.
14.
17 and a 14. Okay.
You want to take it outside?
I don't touch them.
Shake it
Okay.
out of there.
So as you are stepping out, you you hear kind of back over the city this dull thud, and kind of as you look up, you see this like spray of dust that has resulted in the impact of that meteor hitting the dome, and kind of like sprinkles down on your part of the city.
Okay.
What?
Did I get you?
But we're okay.
Yep.
No more zombie weirdos.
None that you can see.
Black market shopping?
Yeah, are we looking for anything in particular? I mean, we did kind of raid your boss's
I mean, we
house,
did.
so we were probably okay, on
Okay.
as far as weapons and armor goes.
Right.
Are potions okay to get on the black market?
I mean, I feel like it's a little bit of a crapshoot, but
Yeah.
it could be fun.
Okay.
Grab bag.
Oh, but I think I've got a spell that can tell.
I gave you ours to look at. Our
That's
mystery
true.
ones last night. My 5 random files.
Okay. So you got your 5 vials, right?
Yeah. One was sovereign glue.
Yes, one was sovereign glue. You are absolutely right.
Figure that out.
Okay.
Could be helpful though.
I just used it in our other canteen on Fridays.
Nice.
It helps out a lot.
Go ahead. Put that up on that one, I suppose.
We had it last week.
Did I?
Last session.
Oh, yeah, I'm prepared that for something else. That's okay.
Was it the identifying spell? Is that what we're hoping
I
for?
think so.
You can
Yeah,
get Pearl for that.
I think you had identify through the tome, the pedagogy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I forgot it wasn't a spell,
Like,
but
some
yeah.
of the druids have identifying spells.
Yeah, no, it's identified through this guy, so.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay,
Here are your potions.
Yeah.
You have a common healing, 2d4 plus 2.
I think I have that.
1.9 ounces left of your sovereign glue. The one that was floral, effervescent, and vinegary is a potion of maximum power.
Oh.
You have a potion of longevity, a potion of vitality, and a potion of sharpness. And the last one is like a poison you apply to a weapon.
Yes. Potion of longevity, potion of vitality. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Some of those sound pretty good.
Okay.
Unlimited power.
So, roll.
You kind of drank the worst one.
One out of 6.
Roll. Yeah, and that's why I was giggling so hard when she rolled it too. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Roll a. Let's see. I want to say an awareness check, but let's say a history check.
I don't know. Yeah, 7. I don't know history.
Okay. Yeah, you're like, oh look, these
Sounds good.
Yeah, just lucky finding these files.
Yes.
Yes. So, what are we doing? Black market?
Black market, you two do. Is there anything you
I'll look.
I mean, yeah, we can just browse, see what black market wares there are.
Okay, so you find, so, actually, I'm going to have you roll. So, you know the black market is here, but you are probably the only one who's ever actually gone there. Like, the two of you have gone there, so I would let you guys look to see if you can figure out where it has gotten set up today.
Okay.
Because they
Should
kind
I
of
roll as
they move.
well, or-
I mean, they move it around to like avoid whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's go ahead and roll for see if you can find it.
What is this?
Would be-
Investigation, perception?
Investigation or perception.
See, I got a
18.
14 plus. I think I got something else. I have an insight, which is plus 5 somehow.
Okay.
So I got a 19.
Okay. Fair enough. So it doesn't take you guys very long to see that one of the there's a animal stalls, right? That where normally like it's like the animal stalls are open, like so you can take your horses in,
Mhm.
right? But there's one that seems to have like a black curtain that has been like tied around it, and like there's a guy like sitting by the door, like looking like he's bored,
Mhm.
right? But it's just it seems off. But that's kind of the hallmark sign of like this is the place to go.
So, all right, let's go see what we can see.
Sure.
He doesn't even like seeing you all and you're not wearing the sash, but like you look like the disreputable type of people that would normally be coming through here. He doesn't even really bat an eye. He's kind of just perusing to see, looking for official types, right? So you walk through, and there is like a little bit of a courtyard in behind like this stable area. It's a courtyard kind of with like all the houses are just kind of situated around the central area, and in the center there they have 4 or 5 stalls set up with people hawking their wares. So kind of going counterclockwise from the right, you see a potion vendor. There is a medicine vendor. There is a guy selling like, let's say, peculiar household items. There's another one who appears to be doing like selling these like I would say selling slips of paper. Like it looks, they look almost like bookmarks,
Okay.
but it's slips of paper. Seems like nobody here would have ever seen this before. It's kind of an odd thing to see. And then there is a tent set up, and you can't really tell what's inside that tent.
Okay. I mean, I'm kind of interested in the strips of paper. They sound like little fortunes. So let's go. I'm gonna go talk to the slip of paper dude.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go check out the potions.
Okay. Are you looking for something in particular?
Healing potions would be grand.
Okay.
Yeah, I only have 3 left, I believe.
Okay.
4.
Black market healing potions sounds like a good idea.
That sounds like a black market, like
So
discounted
at the
medical
at the
procedures.
potions section, you find 3 lesser healing potions. And as you are walking by the medicine section, you find a couple of salves that you could apply that would do. They have like restorative powers over short periods of time.
Okay.
So a couple of them are a little bit more like you could pay for stuff that's more potent, and it's like a concentrated magic where you like put it on and it like seals things up. It takes like a full action to put it on,
Okay.
right?
Oh, it's like crazy glue.
Yeah. Skin crazy glue.
Crazy glue was originally made from the military.
Really? I did not know that.
It was so they could go into combat, and if you needed to stitch someone up, they could just put the glue on it and close up the
Just
skin
sounds
until they could get.
bad.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than like gluing yourself to yourself.
The more
Like,
you know.
yeah.
They do have that at medical purposes stuff.
Mhm.
There's some-
But yeah, but I believe that was the origins. Was yeah. So if they were like in a combat setting, you could just shove some. Glue
I always
on
thought it
them.
was so you could like glue people's heads to the ceiling.
with that. Yeah. That came after, but yeah.
So the potions are 25.
Gold?
Yep.
Okay.
And the salve is 10.
Yeah, is that normal price for healing potions? I honestly don't remember.
That's
It's-
actually really good.
Is it?
I thought they were like 50, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 50.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
There,
take
there
it.
might be something like they don't have the standard color.
Yeah, stuff with floaties in there.
Put some sawdust in there.
Right?
A little extra je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, I mean, I'll grab them. 3 lesser.
Okay.
I look for potions too.
How much is one of the good salves?
50.
Yeah, I'll grab that too. You never know.
Hey, maybe you glue something back on.
Yeah, exactly.
Glue something shut.
So you're looking for healing potions or just potions?
Yeah, I'm following him.
Okay. You gonna get the same thing or
Yeah,
looking for something different?
If there's anything left.
Oh, they have a small case of like you get that this particular sales stall is really geared towards people who are likely to be like assaulting, like it's really designed for like if you're a bandit and you plan on assaulting like a caravan or something, like these are the types of supplies that you want because you can take them quickly, and they're quick turnaround so that you can run away, right? Not high quality, so that you can keep your costs down and still be profitable, but like quality enough that like it's better than nothing.
It'll
Right.
get the job done,
Yeah,
more or less.
Can I get 3 healing potions also?
yeah, and mark those down as 3 black market healing potions.
Alright, minus 75.
I do like the distinction.
So,
Yeah, well when we take them, you'll notice there's a little difference.
Yeah. That's fine.
and what about is there regular glue kind of stuff?
You just looking for like
Like craft glue?
Like more sovereign glue?
I have it.
I want some too. It sounds like fun.
If you come up for a reason you want to use it, can just have
so
the situation calls for it.
the potion guy doesn't have sovereign glue. However, the medicine person does.
Okay. I'll go over there.
The sovereign glue is 500.
Gold?
Yeah.
Damn.
Whoa! I found a really expensive potion kit.
You did, jeez.
Well, it is effectively like permanent glue.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, it was.
Put a house together with that stuff.
Jeez, if you lose an arm, we can just glue it back on then with that shit.
Yes.
You put it on backwards.
You could pat yourself on the back more easily that way.
Oh, you could give yourself the best back scratches,
Ooh, or you could punch someone behind you.
right?
Maybe do it on purpose.
Sneak
yeah.
attack.
You could win dance contest.
Oh.
As long as you don't, glue a foot backwards.
So yeah, 500.
No.
Okay. So investigating the little slips of paper. It looks like they are a like dodgy old gnome wizard.
The person's selling them?
Yeah,
Okay.
like he looks shifty, right? Like he doesn't necessarily make eye contact, but when he does, like you feel dirty, right? Like
Cool. I once got that look from a guy in the strip club. Yeah.
There's one.
Was it me? No.
Now that you mention it.
then you took his $20 and walked away.
No, that was another story, but a guy propositioned my husband and I
Nice.
to the strip club.
How much was he offering?
We respectfully declined, so we didn't get to that point, but he did ask us what we were going to do later, and he did say...
Sure he didn't just want to have drinks?
As I picked up his conversation, because he was sitting across the bar from us, he's like, no, they have to be pretty, like that girl pointed at me. I'm like, and I accidentally made eye contact. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then he came over and he's like, what are you two doing later? We're like, we are going home without you.
Nice.
So
yeah, creepy little gnome. And what they are is basically touch-based, like, magic spells.
So you have to touch them, or do you have to like touch them to someone else?
It is like it's basically like pin the tail on the donkey.
Oh.
Like, that you hit them with it,
okay.
and it causes the spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
It feels like an anime thing.
Yes, it is talismans.
Yep.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Like a golem thing where you put the prayer in his head or something. Like what are we
Get real
about?
good at chucking them.
I could just roll up, roll
Yeah.
back.
Yep.
But all the spells are mysteries.
Yeah, just let's see what this does. So yeah, what does he got? Like, is there like an instantaneous death one? Because some of those, like that big old motherfucker last time we fought, like, please just die. Just slap that on your forehead.
So he has some, like, there's a number for doing harm, like harming like humans. There's some for like mending. There's a bunch of like cantrip style stuff. There is, I can give you the full list here, and there's a lot. So you tell me when you want to stop.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will just kind of run through these really quick. You have Arcane Lock, Awaken, Bearskin, Beast Sense, Bestow Curse, Clone, Contagion, Continual Flame, Cure Wounds, Dark Vision, Death Ward.
Death Ward.
Death Ward keeps you from being fully dead. Right? Like I think Death Ward is you go down to, if you would die, you go back up to 1 hit point.
Oh, damn.
It's a phoenix down.
Yeah.
How much is Death Ward?
Death Ward is 250 gold.
Keep going.
Fly, Foresight.
How much is Fly?
Fly would be 175 gold.
Do they have knock?
What's not?
Knock is a spell that unlocks stuff that isn't magically locked. Yes.
So I don't have to just roll into it like a battering ram? I kind of like
Right.
that.
It does like make a knocking sound.
Oh, hence
So
the name. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, that's like the drawback of it. You can't really use it while sneaking around.
But if no one's around, then
Yeah.
I could have used it in that. Like I could have used it in the guy's tent.
They do not have knock.
Shame. Fly would also be useful.
I can make you fly.
I was about to say you
There
could
you go.
just
Okay.
Just chuck you off.
It's true. A little worried about the landing, but you can certainly get up in the air.
Illusionary Script, Inflict Wounds, Invisibility, Mending, Mind Blank.
Mind blank, just make someone just go dumb, or like.
It makes it so people can't read your mind, I
Yeah.
think.
But like that one is, you can tell just by looking at it. It is probably more expensive. It has it has a much more magical looking ink that is used.
I have a question. I'm not a wizard, but if someone were a wizard, would they be able to learn spells for their spellbook from these talismans? Okay.
Okay.
These are, so through the training that you have done,
Yes, I know. a little bit
Right.
about magic.
like you can, like just kind of like looking at like what is written there, it's almost like only part of the sigil is there.
Okay.
So like you kind of assume that the rest of the sigil is maybe like embedded in the paper,
Got it.
right? So like you couldn't, like you'd have to use a magic to try to divine the magic that's there, right? but it would probably be dangerous to try to do so.
Right. Yeah. Especially with black market talismans. Who knows what's gonna happen?
I think I'll pass. I think I'll be. If there was like an instantaneous death, I'd try to get that one.
Is there something that would incapacitate a humanoid? I'm trying to get the host kind of easy.
I like that. Or is there anything that would deal with zombies specifically that would maybe make our lives a little easier if we. Alright.
The continuous fire.
Yeah, just flame. Like, if there was a flamethrower, I would buy that.
fireball, but fireball would be dangerous to do at touch range.
Yeah.
The delayed fireball would be cool though. You
Oh, it
like,
would
stick
be
it on
cool
a guy
if
and then
you-
run away.
Could you
Spontaneous combustion.
make it into like a spitball and spit it at someone?
We don't
Or a
know.
paper airplane.
Oh, that just touches them.
The little sovereign glue on it.
Yeah. That's good.
So as you're having this discussion, the shifty little gnome looks at you and like gives you this weird look, like, why on earth would you ever try to do that? And he roll a perception check for me.
14 plus 19.
So you interpret, like, you've seen a bunch of wizards, and you've seen like the look that wizards get when they're like, I haven't thought about that yet, but I would really love to see somebody try it. Okay.
It's like, not me, you, but not me.
So like, as you say it, he kind of like perks up, like, I've got a couple you could try if you wanted to give it a try here.
Like, what are they? Because I will. I'll give it a good old college try. For science.
He gives you magic missile.
Where's magic missile?
Bullets.
Oh.
It's not, sorry, not magic missile. It would be that's not what I want.
Magic is cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
magic missile is a ranged one.
Yeah.
Ranged one
Oh.
though. It needs to be.
Shocking grasp.
That'll work. So, yeah, here. And he pulls it out, and he hands it to you, and he takes 3 steps back. You see that apple? Or you see that the squirrel over there?
Yeah.
Try to hit that squirrel.
Okay. Wait, but
Go ahead, chew it up.
I'm not gonna put. No. I don't like that. I'm gonna spit into my hand and just me, because I'm not gonna stick it in my mouth because that sounds bad. Oh, but I would have to.
Yeah.
Can I fashion like a little like?
Slingshot. You need a slingshot.
Oh yeah, could I put water on it, adhere to like a rock, and then slingshot it in?
Sure. Let's see. Let's
Do you have
give it a
a
try.
I mean, I
Wow.
don't, but I can
Make it with your stick. Make it the stick, and then all you need is a stretch string.
Or I can just put it on the end of an arrow and shoot somebody with it.
I like the slingshot.
Yeah, but we don't want to kill the
Or
squirrel.
what are the ones that you just like the
The sling.
just
Yeah.
the sling part?
I mean, I just don't have anything that would be like. I want to say, hollow out like a tube and then shunk, like a
Dart.
Blow dart?
yeah, like a blow dart. The blow dart thing.
Well, you could pretty easily make a hollow style reed that has thorns on it.
Can I do that?
Go ahead. That'd be your use for the day.
Oh no.
Does the taco stand have like sodas you can get
Yeah,
with
like
straws?
do they have straws?
Unfortunately, they don't. This is a pre-straw society.
Shoot. Yeah.
They're
The dark
environmentally
ages.
friendly, okay?
Well, can I
No
still-
straws.
Can I still? I think I'll find myself a rock. I'll just wet the little thing, stick it on the rock, and then just toss it at the squirrel.
Okay.
In lieu of spinning it like from my mouth, because I feel like that would be
Roll-
a bad idea. For me.
Give me a ranged attack.
One
Might be a
just like in your own face.
I got a 6. It's not
Plus your
great.
stuff.
Um,
It's improvised. I don't really get.
You don't get your proficiency bonus, no.
Yeah,
No,
no,
that's fine.
But you would be able to
Add
add
your
your
strength or
dexterity.
my dexterity is a 1, so I have a
7. Okay.
Does it hit somebody else?
I mean, I'm an armadillo. Come on, like I'm not known for my.
It's just like right there.
I'm known for rolling, not throwing.
So the squirrel is sitting on the tree, and he's watching all this go down. You are doing all your stuff. You wind up and swing, and the stone arcs like a good 3 feet away from the squirrel. He doesn't even flinch. He's like just watching you, like tossing rocks. The rock goes up and just lands on the ground.
Can I try again?
Can I try again?
Go for it.
All right.
We just
Come on,
go all day.
roll. I got a 12.
So
Plus
13. Okay.
Does it like raise his tail, maybe?
So you throw it up there, and like something else had caught the squirrel's attention
Okay.
for just a split second, and you manage to hit it, and you hear this very familiar sound at this point of like an eldritch groan
Okay.
as the squirrel like crumples and loses its balance and falls from the tree,
Okay.
and it's just kind of laying there, still breathing, but he's had a rough morning already. You can tell. You recognize that sound because you made that sound the night before the combat. One of the creatures got you with that spell.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
yeah, the
He
one from the
was doing
pit
some
that was
kinda,
talking
yeah,
to
like
you.
necrotic stuff. Okay.
Psychic damage.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's not what Shocking Grasp does.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was expecting some sparks there.
Right, yeah. Huh. I don't know about that, Guil. This seems bad.
Okay. Maybe I'll just.
I kind of like it.
I feel like that's another point in the favor of my argument.
How much?
For that, I can part with that for 175 gold.
2 of them for 175.
175 apiece.
Can we make a deal sometime? For her, so that she.
We are here for dealing.
I just start taking out all my stuff that I don't know what they are.
I mean, I think 175 for 2 is a good deal. 175 each is just highway robbery.
Got a copper chalice.
What do you think they're going to be used for?
Highway robbery?
Exactly.
Well, you're not doing some highway robbery. I would be, so I feel like we.
Does anyone here have like the
Don't make me squish you, little gnome.
thing where what is it? Why am I'm blanking today? The thing where you can like
You
How
you
much
see
stuff
him
is
put
in
his
it?
hands
Oh, like an
like kind of
appraisal?
into
Appraisal,
his
yeah.
jackets, like
Mhm.
his jacket pockets. I don't have pockets. I don't have pockets. And you can't help but wonder what it is he has in his pockets.
I can still squish you.
how much do I think a gold bracelet is worth?
I mean, it's gold.
I don't even remember you having a gold. Oh, is that you got that from the?
Yeah, I got the gold. Yeah, from the rider. That gold
Yep.
bracelet, carved bone statue, a copper chalice, just a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, the gold bracelet.
Skyrim?
Yes, the gold bracelet would be like 250 gold.
Oh, okay. Nice. This for 2.
I can do that.
Okay.
So, mark it down as shocking grasp talisman.
2 shocking grass.
No, shocking
Yes.
grasp talisman.
2. Cool.
And I'll get you the stats on those.
Otter comes up and is kind of curious about what's going on.
We're just, experimenting with things.
Maybe it's with a piece of paper.
Little boy, would you like some magical papers?
Maybe what does it do?
What do you need it to do? We have magic here for all sorts of purposes.
People that just crawling into their mouth while they're stuck there. Glorious.
Is it like a stun or paralyzed or anything?
Let me see. I have. I don't know what that spell does. 1 second here.
Which stuff?
Sequester?
It feels like that
Sequester,
would
it feels like,
put something away.
yeah.
I
Just
don't
based
know.
on the definition of the word.
Right.
But
Like sanctuary. What the new one?
You looking for a spell that will say again?
Paralyze somebody or stun them or immobilize them?
Well, she got the last of what I have of my shocking grasp.
Mm-hmm.
If I say things, I just sound remove their feet to the ground and just eat them. But then my foot's stuck to the ground.
but
I guess.
then you'd be stuck then, so we'd have to
I could just cut off a little bit of it.
well, if you
Just
just,
their toes.
if it was on dirt though, you could just dig around you. You could just
Yeah.
have dirt attached to your feet and just walk around. Because how deep does this penetrate go if you're on dirt? Is this like a surface level stick or?
Yeah, it makes them it's Pokeball. It's a Pokeball.
What is?
Sequester.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
Oh. That's not fun.
Yeah. Like put them in a
Does
pocket
it shrink
dimension?
them also?
No, it just puts them in a pocket dimension. It
Oh.
hides them away.
But do you get the little ball?
Mm. No, it's good.
They're just gone in the dimension somewhere
I was
else.
about to say, because if you could use them for future use, that'd be cool.
Okay, let's see here. It's
sleep or anything like that?
it is always difficult with you guys to figure out what it is you're going to try to buy when you go to these stores.
We just keep you on your toes.
Wow, Sylvester's expensive. I mean, 5,000 DP worth of dust.
Jeez.
It does last until you dispel it, though, so it's pretty good.
Hey.
But it's 7th level, so none of us are going to get it ever.
It's again one of those ones that has the fancy magic inks.
Yeah, if this guy's writing these himself, I feel like his talent could be better spent elsewhere. He's doing 7th, 8th level spell talismans.
Yeah.
Whatever. Probably lucrative.
You are not seeing anything like that.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything that is in the category that you're looking for.
Okay. Anything combustible?
He has flame blade and he carefully opens up a container that has it has like purple velvet lining,
Okay.
right? And inside there are some how to describe this. There's a number of little sticks that are there, and draped over the stick is a different type of paper. Okay, it looks. In fact, it doesn't even look like paper. It is looks more like a strip of leather. Okay, and
Red skin. Or...
roll a nature check. Nature, Arcana, or History for you. And as he carefully pulls.
Ooh,
Yeah.
20. 22.
Okay, perfect. So you have actually. So he pulls this out, and he kind of holds it out like away from him, very carefully, and like grasping it more firmly on one side. He picks up the piece and like holds it up, and it like hangs, and it is. You can tell clearly, it is a strip of demon flesh that has a tattoo on it. And he says, well, you could use these. They are quite potent. But you're going to want to get away from it really quickly.
Okay. What does it do?
Have you seen those magics that usually wizards will shoot a fireball and like a whole area explodes? It's a lot like that, only bigger.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
These came at great personal cost, and this is going to run you about 750 gold each one. But it can be used twice.
Can I ask something above table?
Mm-hmm.
If I broke up my sash to try to get a better deal from this castle, would that make you totally hurt? Would that be a bad thing? Or would that do anything for me? Or would that just get us kicked out of the black market?
Yeah, I'm thinking then.
Well, I mean, I could threaten the guy, be like, if you don't want me to, shut down this whole operation, you're going to give us some shit for free.
I'd be a little bit nervous about everybody else in the marketplace.
Well, they're fine. I have a vendetta against this little fucking gnome, apparently. I don't like him.
You've seen...
As a DM...
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if this is above the table. Like, with respect to your experiences as Lancho's like emissary / gopher,
Yeah.
right? You know that there are certain things that it's easier to do if you are not sporting the clout, right? In this context, if you like bring it out, that would probably put everybody at like ill at ease, and probably shut this place down quick, and it would be a early day for them because they would all be like, okay, we're out, because they don't need the heat.
Just to the gnome, just give us a better deal, dude. Where we shut this shit down.
Is that what you're trying to do?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of.
You can certainly try.
Well, before you do that, let me try to negotiate with this guy.
Yeah,
Can I perceive the squirrel?
Can you perceive the squirrel?
Yeah, is it still?
Oh yeah, he's still kind of just twitching there, like.
What's the duration right now since it's been hit?
It looks like this squirrel is trying to wake up, right? Like you can, like if you're gonna, I mean, you can literally walk over there and like look down at the squirrel,
I'm like trying
right?
to get,
like,
give how much time I have.
He is like, from the look on his face, like he looks like he is scared near to death because he doesn't understand why he can't move.
Okay.
Are you trying to get a body part from him?
No, I'm just trying to see how long the effects of this last.
I got you.
So I'm just watching. I'm like counting to myself, I guess.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he looks like he is trying to get out of it. Like you see him trying to like different moves, but doesn't seem to be very successful. So what do you want to do?
Well, I'll let Otter try to negotiate.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, that's a little steep for me. And then he's like, no, Clarice, we won't haggle. We won't haggle, okay? It seems nice enough. And I'm like, sorry, my sister wants to haggle with you, but...
Your sister.
Yeah. Oh, no, she's right here. And then Clarissa does a smile.
Ah, your sister. How lovely she is.
Mm-hmm.
You see him start to kind of like retreat kind of into the corner a little bit, just kind of backing away.
Oh, she asked if you'd like a taco. We just got tacos, the breakfast burrito. And she opens, the mouth opens up. Look right here.
Taco on the tongue. No, I'm good. I'm good.
What's your name?
Falzaban.
Okay, well, I'm not going to remember that. Remember your own name.
Great wizard ass name.
It's just like, I'm not going to remember that. Like, I'm going to be honest with you.
Anyways, well, you have a good day. We're going to go back over here and I'm going to go poke the squirrel.
Okay, after that, I'm going to go over to Felzbon and say, hey, let's make a deal. My friend wants those. And I just show him a little bit of my sash. Be like, let's make this easy for both of us. You give him the potions. I won't shut your shit down. Talisman, sorry. Oh yeah, we're still in the little papers.
It's at this moment you realize that, or you kind of stepping into his position, you see, like, between the threat that you just made and like just your perception of what's going on here, you recognize that all of his merchandise seems to be like hinged, right? Like his whole display, like
ready to like fly at someone.
It shudders.
Oh, shutter. Oh, I got you.
And he deftly pulls out a pocket and goes like this, and the whole thing, and it's gone.
Goodbye.
That's fun.
Hey, I mean, he was a wizard.
That's true.
Anticipate that.
And then you look around,
Oh, all the shops.
and everybody like they're perked, right? And quickly you see folks like closing up everything, like setting it down, and within like about 15 to 20 seconds, they're all gone.
Oh, maybe our shopping should quit.
What about the breakfast burrito places?
They're not in
That was
the
outside.
black market.
Okay, that was outside.
There was a mystery place we hadn't
Even the dude with the curtain on the front, like, hears the commotion, yoinks the curtain, and just walks away. And you are now kind of in this little space all by your lonesomes.
A nice going. I guess it's time to move on.
and Otter looks up and he's like, no way. This is a magic squirrel. I touched it and everybody disappeared. That's cool.
Upon touching the squirrel, like, he kind of comes to. Roll a animal handling
When
check
was the
for
last
me.
time I tried to use my clout for anything? Jesus.
Yeah.
The squirrel does not seem to be like your fey nature. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't. The squirrel also believes that your touch is what cured him. Okay,
Oh.
and like kind of gives you like one of those like rubbies on the leg, kind of like runs around your body and then jumps up into the tree.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have a little buddy.
Yeah.
And they did.
Aw. That would be
Yeah, buddy,
cute.
it's okay.
I feel like it might be better.
He looks at you and like gives you a chirp.
Sorry. I mean, I did throw a rock at him, and yeah,
That's
so that's
fine.
fair enough.
Gave him like an existential crisis.
Yeah, I mean, I'll-
But like, so you do speak a little bit, like you kind of understand rodent, right?
I mean,
And roughly what he's saying is, you fucking asshole.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I did throw a rock at him.
I look at the squirrel and I'm like, don't worry, buddy. She thought you were somebody else, okay? She didn't mean to do that.
He ducks back into his little
Hiding hole.
hidey hole. Yep.
Okay,
That's
well,
it.
back to the marketplace. Manny Patties, what's going on?
I'm thinking we should get on the road. Honestly.
Yeah.